Dear student, welcome to all of you in my online maths video class. In our last video class, that is the fifth part of the trigonometry means the last video was fifth part of the trigonometry, and this is the sixth part of the trigonometry. And in this part, I will explain some more question of exercise 3.5, and I think this will be the last video which is related to exercise 3.5. In the next video, we will discuss about the questions of exercise 3.6. The theoretical portion related to exercise 3.6 is already over. Today in this video, I would like to explain about the question number 7. The question is, if A, B, C are angle of a triangle, then we have to prove that sin A plus B is equal to sin C, cos A plus B by 2 is equal to sin C by 2, and here tan B plus C plus tan C plus A plus tan A plus B whole upon tan pi by A plus tan 2 pi by 2 pi tan pi minus A plus tan 2 pi minus B plus tan 3 pi minus C is equal to 1. Here one by one we will discuss about this. First of all, here solution. Dear student, we know that in a triangle here, let this is A, B and C. Thus, according to angle sum property of the triangle, the sum of the three angles of the triangle is equal to 180 degree. So here, if A, B, C are angles of a triangle, then this implies that A plus B plus C is equal to pi. You know why? By angle sum property. By angle sum property. So this implies that A plus B is equal to pi minus C. Here I am solving question number first of 17. So if ABC are the angle of the triangles, then A plus B plus C is equal to pi. We can write here also by angle sum property of triangle. Now we have to prove here sine. Here sine also. To take sine both sides. This implies that sine A plus B is equal to sine A plus B is equal to sine pi minus C. This implies that sine A plus B is equal to, now let us concentrate what should be the value of sine pi minus C. So here all positive. Second quadrant, sine and cosec are positive and other negative. The third quadrant, tan and cot is positive and other is negative. And here cos and sec are positive and other is negative. So sine pi, then it will be sine only. Sine. But it will be positive or negative. It depends on this. Pi minus C. So here this is 0 degree, pi by 2 and pi. Here 3 pi by 2 and again 2 pi. So here it will be pi up to this, and pi minus C means in the second quadrant. And in second quadrant sine and cosec will be positive, then it will be plus sine C, and this is the our part. So it is proved. Okay, now the second part, how we should do. Second part, the second part. Here we know that A plus B plus C is equal to pi by angle sum property of triangle. Here we have to take AB. A plus B is equal to pi minus C. Now dividing by 2. Then we have A plus B by 2 is equal to pi minus C by 2. Dividing by 2. Okay. Now What we have to prove here? Cos. Then take cos of both sides. Then cos a plus b by 2 equal to cos. Here pi minus c by 2 we can write pi by 2 minus c by 2. And we know that cos pi by 2 minus c means first quadrant. And in first quadrant all value is positive. Then it will be plus. And here cos pi by 2, then it will be changed. That will be sine c by 2. It means cos a plus b by 2 is equal to sine c by 2. Now this also proved. Very simple proving. Now what is the third part? Third part. We will take third. Taking left hand side also we can get the right hand side, and taking both together also we can prove, no problem in that condition. So here tan, we will take the left hand side. Left hand side. It will be tan b plus c plus tan c plus a and plus tan a plus b whole upon tan pi minus a plus tan 2 pi minus b plus tan 3 pi minus c. Now look here. B plus c. What we can write? Since we know that a plus b plus c is equal to pi, this implies that a plus b is equal to pi minus c. Can we write? Again we can write b plus c is equal to pi minus a. Again we can write a plus c is equal to pi minus. Very simply we can write. Then at the place of b plus c, we can write pi minus a. So here tan pi minus a plus here tan c plus a, it will be pi minus d. C plus a or a plus c is equal to pi minus d plus tan a plus b means pi minus c. Okay. After that what we will do? Tan pi minus a. Here tan pi minus a. Tan pi minus a plus tan 2 pi minus b. So let us write here tan 2 pi minus b and plus tan 3 pi minus c. Okay. Now let us think what is the value of tan pi minus a. So tan pi minus a means first quadrant, pi minus a. So pi up to this 180 minus a means angle will be in second quadrant, and in second quadrant only sine and cosec are positive and other is negative. Therefore it will be minus tan a. Getting? Similarly it will be minus tan b minus tan c. The same concept. Whole upon. Tan pi minus a will be minus tan a. Now tan 2 pi minus b. So here 2 pi minus b. So here it is pi and now 2 pi and minus b means fourth quadrant, and in fourth quadrant only cos and sec are positive and other is negative. Then it will be minus tan b. Tan b. Now tan 3 pi minus c. So here 1 pi, 2 pi, 3 pi minus c again in second quadrant, and in second quadrant value of tan will be negative. Then it will be minus tan c. Okay. Now what? Here take minus common, then it will be tan a plus tan b and plus tan c, and in denominator minus, here it will be also minus tan a plus tan B and plus tan C. Now this total cancel by this total, and its value will be minus 1 by minus 1 is equal to 1, which is right hand side. Proved. In this way we can prove this question number 17. Now let us see the next question. Now let us discuss about question number 19. In question number 19, if A, B, C, D are angle of a cyclic quadrilateral, then prove that the first one, cot A plus cot B plus cot C plus cot D is equal to 0, and the second one, sin A plus sin B is equal to sin C plus sin B. So here, first of all, it is important to know what is the cyclic quadrilateral. I would like to tell you first about the cyclic quadrilateral. The property of cyclic quadrilateral. If we have a quadrilateral such that the vertex of the quadrilateral touch the boundary of the circle, then this is called the cyclic quadrilateral. A, B, C and D. Okay, and in cyclic quadrilateral, sum of opposite angle is equal to 180 degree. A plus C is equal to pi and B plus D is equal to pi. Okay, this is the meaning of cyclic quadrilateral. Class 10 circle, remember. In cyclic quadrilateral is what? A quadrilateral in a circle such that the vertex of the quadrilateral touch the boundary of the circle. In this condition, A, B, C, D will be cyclic quadrilateral. And what is the property? The sum of the opposite angle is equal to pi, means 180 degree, means they are supplementary. So here how we solve it? Prove it. Prove. First part, left hand side, take the left hand side. Left hand side. And what is the left hand side? Cot A plus cot B. This is also the part of the solution. Means we should start like this. Wait. Here just remember it, A, B, C, D, and after that since A, B, C and D are angles of a cyclic quadrilateral. If A, B, C, D are the angle of the cyclic quadrilateral, then this implies that A plus C is equal to pi and B plus D is also equal to pi. Okay, A plus C will be equal to pi and B plus D is equal to pi according to the property of cyclic quadrilateral. Now left hand side. What is the left hand side? Cot A plus cot B plus cot C and plus cot D. Okay, now right here cot A plus cot B and plus cot. At the place of C we can write pi minus A. Why? A plus C is equal to pi, then C is equal to pi minus A. And similarly, at the place of D we can write pi minus B. Okay. At the place of C we can write pi minus A, and the place of D we can write pi minus D. And we know that again pi minus A is what? Second quadrant, and in second quadrant it will be negative than cot A plus cot B, and cot pi minus A is minus cot A, and here cot pi minus B is minus cot. Now cot A and cot B cancel. Cot B plus, cot B minus, cot A minus, cot A plus cancel, and its value will be 0 root. Okay. So like this way we can prove the question number first of 90. Now how we solve the second one, the second part? Okay, correct. Second one. Again, in second one also we use the property of cyclic quadrilateral. Second. Since A, B, C and D are angles of C for cyclic quadrilateral, then A plus C is equal to pi and B plus D is equal to pi. After that, what we write? Left hand side. We can write here sin A plus sin B. Now sin A can be written as sin pi minus C, and sin B can be written as plus sin pi minus B plus D. This is equal to sin pi minus C plus second quadrant ASTC, sin and cosec will be positive, so it will be sin C, and here it will be sin D. Then which is equal to right hand side and root. Very simple. If you know the property of cyclic quadrilateral, so it will be very simple to prove. Now I would like to solve one more question, that is question number 23, second part. Dear student, if you have any doubt, you must ask and try to complete today this exercise 3.5, so that smoothly we can improve our syllabus. We can complete maximum portion of our syllabus. Otherwise, it will be difficult to complete the portion. So you should also try at your level best to complete your copy. And I think only 1 or 2 students are asking question through the WhatsApp group. Only 1 or 2 students. And what other students do, I don't know. So it's my suggestion that you try to solve, complete your copy, and if there is any problem, dare to ask through the WhatsApp groups. Okay. Now let us see question number 23, second part. Question number 23, second. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 questions, but all the questions are same things. Therefore, I am only going to solve one question, that is here sin 70 degree, sin 70 cos 10 minus cos 70 sin 10. Sin 10 is equal to root 3 by 2. We have to put minus, no, not minus, only root 3 by 2. Dear student, we know this formula. Take the left hand side, which is sin 70 cos 10 70 sin 10. Here we know that since we can write, no problem, sin A cos B minus cos A sin B is equal to sin A minus, okay, sin A cos B minus cos A sin B is equal to sin A minus B. This formula. So therefore, on this base, sin A cos B cos A sin B. It will be sin A minus B means 70 minus A means 10. 70 degree minus 10 degree. This is equal to sin 60 degree. And sin 60 degree is what? Under root 3 by 2. This is right hand side. The question. In this way, we can find it. Very simple it is. Okay. Now, here, one more question. Other question you try to label. Question number 31. Let us solve question number 30 first. Question number 31. How we solve this? Let us start. Question number. Here, which question? Question number 31. Question number 31. What is this? Prove that tan 13x. Prove that tan 13x is equal to tan 4x plus tan 9x plus tan 9x plus tan 4x, tan 9x, tan 13x plus tan 4x, tan 9x into tan 13x. Okay. We should start like this way. Here, since tan 13x can be written as tan 9x plus 4x or 4x plus 9x. Now, we know this formula. Tan x plus y is what? Tan x plus tan y upon 1 minus tan x tan y. So like that, using that formula, it will be tan 4x plus tan 9x whole upon 1 minus tan 4x into tan 9x, which is equal to tan 13x. Now cross multiplication. We will do cross multiplication. Cross multiplication this side and this side. Here it will be tan 13x within bracket 1 minus tan 4x tan 9x is equal to tan 4x plus tan 9x. Okay, now multiply. So here it will be tan 13x, okay, minus tan 4x tan 9x into tan 13x is equal to tan 4x plus tan 9x. Now we have to prove this value. So transfer this value to that side. There it will be negative. In that side it will be positive. The value will be like this way. Tan 13x is equal to, if you transfer to that side, then here tan 4x plus tan 9x, and here it will be that side, then it will be plus tan 4x tan 9x into tan 13x. Here it is. In this way we can prove it. Okay. So here now you try to solve the other question of this exercise, and if you have any doubt then ask. Whatever question you will ask now, I will give the PDF of solution of that questions, whatever you ask. And the next video will be related to the next exercise, that is exercise 3.6. This is 3.5. Okay, thank you.